Hey hockey fans, it is time to take the ice. This is Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Tonight's live video play-by-play coverage is brought to you by Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Timber Products Company of Manistique, Lady Killers Pest Control, Hidden Estates, Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry, French Trucking, the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Let's head to the ice. It's Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Lakeview Arena here in Marquette, former Kraft Hockeyville, USA. And tonight, the scene for the very first game in the history of the JV program for the Manistique Emeralds as they take on the Marquette Redmond JV. Dan Hardebrook, glad to have you along. Steve Stifler producing our broadcast tonight as well as we welcome you to another year and another new era of local hockey at the high school level. Last year marked the beginning of a high school co-op at the varsity level between Manistique, Munising, and Newberry. The next step in building that program, the start of a JV level team. And that's what we've got here on the ice tonight. The Manistique JVs, mixed up of players from Newberry, Munising, and Marquette, taking the ice for the very first time together in this one. And they start with a very tough opponent and Marquette Redmond JV. Talking with varsity coach John Nutkins a little bit earlier. Tough matchup here for the JVs in this one. Marquette is probably the most well-known hockey program across the Upper Peninsula at the high school level. They do a great job developing their players, and their JV team is as talented and as tough as a lot of schools have at the varsity level. So it'll be interesting to see how this matchup goes with a new JV team, players being put together at the beginning of the month of November. We had the tryout session, great turnout there. Had the numbers this year to start the JV team. They will be a little bit short-handed here tonight, but they get their season underway here at Lakeview Arena. Just about ready to go. It is the Newberry Motors pregame show. And the pregame show, of course, a big thank you to Kevin Bonetta and the team at Newberry Motors. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you paid too much up front. Coming up on the pregame show, we'll talk about our keys to the game. We'll also take a look at our players to watch. We'll introduce you to the Emeralds JV varsity squad. Talk a little bit about how this team will tie in with the varsity as the year goes along. It is the Newberry Motors pregame show, Emeralds JV Hockey with M123 FM. Hey hockey fans, it is time to take the ice. This is Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Tonight's live video play-by-play coverage is brought to you.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit LadyKillersPestControl.com. Back here inside Lakeview Arena, you see the Emerald JVs filing their way out of the locker room. It is the Newberry Motors pregame show, and we want to thank them for sponsoring our high school and youth hockey coverage all season long. Here we go with the start of the JV program. All freshmen and sophomores, of course, making up the core of this group, but there are a couple of juniors on the roster. And one of the things you're going to see as this season goes along is some of these players will split time between the varsity program and the JV team as part of a taxi squad that will fill in as needed for Coach John Nutkins at the varsity level. High school hockey, one big difference as well is that you do not just have to keep freshmen and sophomores on your JV roster. Any kid, any grade is eligible to play at the JV level. It's based on skill and talent more than it is age group this year. The JV Emeralds, number 11, Dimitri Belko. He is a sophomore. Number 9, Colin Bolda, a freshman. Number 5, sophomore Dawson Vasonic. Number 6, a freshman Jonas Cornell. 14, a sophomore Mason Dimmer. Number 12, a sophomore Jack Heinonen. 21, the freshman Matthew Lubkert, a junior who played in the varsity game last night. Number 15, John Lund. Freshman number 3, Levi Mackey, a junior, also played on the defense last night for the varsity. 22, Ryan McEvers, a junior. Number 18, Griffin Mayatki. Sophomore number 7, Michael Robinson II. And number 4, a sophomore, Gavin Zeminski. The goaltender, the freshman, he wears number 1. It is Jackson Gaudreau. Jackson got some ice time with the varsity team down in Traverse City at their scrimmages at the Center Ice Arena in Traverse City this past weekend. Your keys to the game brought to you by Newberry Motors. First game for the Emeralds JV. Hey, you got a tough matchup here, a really tough opponent. You can't focus on the score. You cannot focus on the end result. This team's primary focus is not necessarily wins and losses. It's developing their skills, it's learning the game, and it's preparing themselves to contribute at the varsity level. They've got to stay focused on their duties, on their tasks, and on the skills at their position, and the rest will come for this team tonight. From the hockey standpoint, up and down, try to keep possession. Don't turn over the puck. Don't leave your goaltender hanging out to dry. You do not want to give Marquette any extra opportunities. We see the Emeralds down here to our left warming up. Let's pan to the other side. Look at how many extra bodies Marquette has on their JV team. And that's just the ones that are in uniform tonight. They have a couple that are not suited up. They have one in uniform on the bench. So this is going to be definitely an advantage for Marquette. But come out, play hard, play focused, use great effort and determination, and represent the launching of a new era of high school hockey here in Manistique. John Nutkins, big shout out to you, the coach of the varsity team, watching with us tonight. My broadcast partner, Zach Klickner, and his crew watching. Want to say hello to Ryan Lubkert watching on the feed as well. Ryan, of course, cheering on his son Matthew, who is a part of this team and does a great job supporting our broadcast. Matthew Miyake's listening. It's 1 a.m. in Germany, and Matthew staying up late over there overseas. We are all over the globe on this Friday night to bring you this high school hockey contest, and we are glad that you could join us for the broadcast tonight. Available on M123 FM, also available on the Newbury News YouTube channel, and by Puck Drop will be up as well on the Manistique Varsity Hockey Facebook page as well. Tell your friends, tell your family that they can tune in with us. And do not forget, tomorrow, the Emeralds Varsity back in action. The home opener, the Emeralds will be taking on Hancock at Little Bear West Arena. Come down, cheer the team on. If you can't make it, we will be there live, 1:45 the pregame, 2 o'clock the puck drop. The JVs will be back in action for their second game on Sunday. They'll be at Puller Stadium in Sault Ste. Marie, 2:30 start time as they take on the Sioux 16 U team. Also do want to send best wishes to one of our Emerald players, Blake Walter, who's going to play down with the JVs tonight, kind of give them a little bit of experience and leadership. Blake, possible tear of the AC joint, according to his father, Dan. Lots of rest and ice. Of course, Blake had a deep run with the Mustangs football team into the playoffs. Hopefully, we can get Blake back on the ice very soon. Our players to watch in this one, going to keep an eye on the goaltender, Jackson Gaudreau. He hung tough in the net against some very good varsity large school competition in Traverse City. Jackson bypassing the chance to be a second-year starter at the bantam level. He is ready for high school hockey. Keep an eye on Jackson Gaudreau. Our Newbury Motors player to watch here tonight. We step aside one more break, and then it's go time. Puck drop in tonight's contest coming up with Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M120.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newbury has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newbury, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newbury Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newbury Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team, I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias, we put ports in, we remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Back inside Lakeview Arena, final minutes in the pregame warm-ups going on here before we get the puck dropped in this one, and just about ready to go. Big thank you to Newberry Motors for sponsoring our pregame show just down the road from High Prices. Visit Newberry Motors. Of course, you can stuff the Blue Goose, part of the holiday campaign where toys for kids up to ages 18 will be collected, put in the back of a state police cruiser. Probably the only time any of us want to see the big Blue Goose this winter. It's inside the showroom at Newberry Motors. Help them defeat Chuck Renzi Ford as they collect toys for kids in need this holiday season. A great thing that Kevin and the team at Newberry Motors doing with our local law enforcement officers across the Eastern UP. A historic night of hockey indeed, as we take the next step in building a hockey program at the high school level, a dynasty in house hockey, and at the youth levels. Great to see these kids, especially the sophomore group, who has aged out of bantam hockey. They didn't have any options last year, had to travel elsewhere or try to play at an 18U or 16U level. But they are on the ice now, and we hope to see them do great things here tonight. Both teams gathering at their respective ends, surrounding their goaltenders, and we are just about ready to go here in this contest. Emeralds will be in the all green, the black numbers. Marquette in the white, black pants, red trim. Mentioned the green of the Emeralds, got the orange with the Mustang and Newberry patches on each side. And we are going to line up here at the blue line and bring you tonight's national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Lakeview Arena for tonight's JV hockey game. Marquette High School and our visitors from Manistique High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Stars Triangle Banner recalls a past and ongoing fight for freedom. Freedom University is our responsibility to home respect and equality for all. Let's be united together and we join together for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, both teams heading over to their respective benches, getting ready for the start in this contest. Some of these players do have ice time already this season. Colin Bolda, Jonas Cornell, Levi Mackey started the season at the 14U level playing for State Savings Bank. They got off to a great start on the season. And now we are ready to get going. Underway, left to right for the Emeralds here in the first period of play. 17-minute periods. That may be one of the big challenges for this young group, is getting used to not only the pace of play at the high school level, but the length of games as well. And Marquette on the opening shift, 14 seconds in, they make it 1-0. They kind of came in, won the faceoff, came in, took the zone, and they attack right off the bat. Makes it 1-0 in favor of the Redmond JV. The whistle, Gaudreau had it sneak by him. Not the start any of us wanted. It is quickly 2-0 in the first 30 seconds of this contest. Come on, Green, let's get her going. I didn't even see how that one got past Gaudreau. Face off one. Redmond take it down. I think the bright lights kind of have the Emeralds in awe here a little bit. They're kind of standing and watching early on. They can play tough and they can hang with this group. They're going to have to fight for it. Down here into the zone, Bolda runs a guy over. Nice turnaround. Colin, a kid whose role changes, was one of the top defensemen early on in the 14U team, but makes the JV, and now is all of a sudden finding himself up on the front line. Marquette pushes it up. Redmond gain the zone. Right side circle. Johnny Lund puts a shoulder into a guy. Scrum for it in front. Lund tries to move it to the center. A couple of guys get tangled up. Not great spacing early on for the Emeralds as well. Great play, though. Lund is staying on the attack. That one ends up getting kicked in and covered up. And a whistle with 15:10 to go here in the opening period. Draw will come to the right side offensive circle. Draw one around here. Tangled up at the blue line. Taken away and dumped in on the chase for it there. Number 3, Levi Mackey. He goes down. Loose puck up for grabs. Turned around by Mackey again. He gets sent to the deck. Some of these guys have only played in a couple of checking hockey games so far. This one sent all the way down. Icing whistle here and 14:28 to go. Want to thank our team of sponsors: Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company, Munising, Hidden Estates, Blues County Veteran Services Office, Pickelman's total one stop, Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Down and behind, Marquette wins the race for it. Redmond up 2-0 on their first two shots. Turnaround there. Save, Gaudreau. Rebound. Denied. It comes in behind the net. Both sides still scrapping for it. And Gaudreau will come down and cover that bad boy up. See Jackson Gaudreau, the goaltender. Does not have a backup. He's going to be the guy here at this JV level. Could also help spell Alex Noble or Johnny Van Dyke at the varsity level if he has to at some point. Back to the blue line. Puck dumped into the corner. JV and varsity been practicing since the tryouts, the 1st and 2nd in November. Of course, John Nutkin's been there helping provide some guidance. The 14U team has been practicing before the high schoolers. And this is a step about building a program. Last year it was starting a team. This year, the next step is turning a team into a program. Big hit there in the open ice. We take you inside. Now quickly back the other way for Marquette. Cross ice pass, too hot to handle. They'll play it off the back wall. 12:42 to go, first period. Shot from the blue line, stick save. Gaudreau saw it the whole way. They chip it back down. Oh, big collision and a whistle. Player for Marquette lost his helmet. That was probably our first candidate for tonight's Northern Star Chiropractic bone crunching hit of the game. Puck one back here. Chase is on. This one comes down. Big battle for it. Race out, underway. Bolda's been flying around early on in this one. Had help from Jack Heinen on that shift. Redmond send it to the middle. Mishandled. They'll retreat to center ice. Play it to the near side boards. Now work it back around. They've controlled the pace. That one in. Gaudreau, no problem there. Rough start for Jackson, but he's really played nicely here over these past 4 or 5 minutes. Keeps it 2-0. Puck to the corner. Played back out. Collision there. Some high contact they'll play on. Puck down to the corner. Circled back around there by Dimitri Balco. And then fired in, covered up by the Marquette goaltender. Offensive end face-off here for the Emeralds. Balco skates in. Played on some state championship teams that were combined with Newberry and Munising. Down in the corner, Bosonic is battling for it. Emeralds will turn it out. Can't clear the zone. Inside, McEvers turns it around. Quick shot from the blue line. Gaudreau deflects it to the corner. Puck pushed to the corner. Marquette in behind. Tries to center it in front. Good job up front. Pinching that thing down by the Emeralds. Now they'll try to skate it out. Just shouldered off the puck was Lubkert. That one's dumped in, still alive. Emeralds kind of pulled up a little early. Who's puck in front? Shots blocked. A whistle. And the net slides off, and we'll get a stoppage. 9:47 to go, first period. Shots on goal on the board, 7-0 in favor of the Redmen. Stolen here. A chance. Down into the offensive end. Oh, hard collision. But bouncing right back up. Colin Bolda had a brief look at it. He torpedoes into the net. And gets right back in position. We're going to move it out of the zone. Face-off was won by the Emeralds, but taken by the Redmen. We'll move it up. Marquette into the zone. Left side. They slip it across. Comes all the way back out to the point. Shot blocked. Numbers if they want them for Manistique. They'll come in. Hard shot. Another tough hit. That one takes down Hymanen. Oh, nice moves. Big save, Gaudreau. After Marquette danced their way in. Slap shot from outside. Saved by Jackson. Centered in front. No hookup on the pass, but played off the boards. Emeralds are kind of chasing and scrambling here. Comes out, though. They've got a 2-on-1. Bolda moves it over. Nothing doing there. Marquette recovers. Takes the play away. They try to get out on a little break of their own. Good try both ways there. Michael Robinson, the second, was the player that Bolda tried to hook up with on that last 2-on-1. Redmond skate around, find a shot from the slot. Off the mark. Lund got taken down. Blue line held. Redmond with three guys out there. Moving the puck side to side. Gaudreau pad save. That one sent in high. Another shot blocker save. Straight up in the air and back down. And now a scrum. And behind the net. Somebody's stick goes flying. Center pass there, broken up. Moved forward. Good job by McEvers to come out. McEvers moves it to the middle. Belko shot. Save. Second shot on goal for the Emeralds. They keep the zone now. Puck moved back to the point here. Marquette will steal it away, though. They flip it up and out of play into the Manistique bench. 7:03 to go in the first. Shots on goal, 11-1. Redmond win this one. They start to work side to side. Little dump and chase action in. Zeminski goes after it. Scrum in front. Save. Backhand wide and a whistle. And the net comes off again. Jackson trying to stay tight to that post. This one played back here. Oh, another player, Lubkert, lost his edge, went down again. Number 6, Jonas Cornell, was also down. This one kind of ping-pong back and forth. Redmond gained the zone left side. They'll try to set it up, save Gaudreau. Great job by Jackson. Marquette, another shot, save, and then on the rebound, they pop it in. Jackson Gaudreau did everything he could there, but a rebound goal. And it is 3-0 in favor of this Redmond JV. .602 to go. Third period. Hey, though, we're on the ice. We're back inside the rink. Hockey season is here. You know one thing, we're not going to quit. Marquette gains the zone. Crisscross, backhand. They turned it into a 3-on-1. Disaster averted for now. Back to the point. Shot fired in through traffic and scored. Off the deflection. Took a couple of turns. $4-0. Redmond, 5:22 to go. Wanda with it. He gets pinned along. Redmond. Once again, they play a lot of smaller schools, varsity teams. They played ours a couple times last year. That one rattles off the post. Puck comes back around. Chip back out. Puck bounces over to the corner. And up into the bench. We'll bring it to center ice. Draw one by the Redmond. And tree there. Trip up. They play on. So Sonic tries to deliver a hit in the corner. In front. Gaudreau has it initially tracked, but when it gets caught in all those sticks and all those legs, that's when it becomes trouble. Big hit there. McEvers holds up. Still continues the fight in the battle. Trying to see who else is coming in. Lubkert gets tackled behind the net, nothing. Referee staying right there in front. Tripped up. Hits the skate, comes back to the blue line. Nice hit there. That one flipped out of the zone. Going to die out before an icing. Marquette will turn it right back up to center ice. A collision. Bolda, though, with it. Collin lost the handle. And kicked up out of play. .257 to go in the first as we drop the puck. That one's a bullet, about 10,000 miles an hour. Entered in, kicked away by Zeminski. He gets crushed in the corner. Backhand, sweep. Nice diving block by Zeminski. That one in front. Zeminski spins it back out. Comes to Bolda. Bolda just dumps it, just turns and sweeps. Emeralds will call for a change. 2 minutes to go here in the first period. This one raced out, dumped in, circled around. Turned around here. One to get bodied off the puck. All the way down. Redmond have a guy back. They'll play it up, chip it into the zone. Bosonic is there. They'll try to turn it around. Taken away. Marquette. Stick handling and dancing. Puck moved to the corner. Lund with it. He'll skate up. Big collision. He gives some of it back. This one kicked out. Off the ref's skate. No chance for Lund to get after it. Man, Marquette's turning this around quicker than my tripod skills. Battle down there. Two Redmond players can't get a number. It's 21 Lubkert. Puck comes in front. Gaudreau denies it. Tough save. Here comes Lund. Lund moves it out. Lund. He collides with Lubkert. And Lund chops his stick on the ice in frustration and then smashes the door. What is he doing? Lund smashes the door, breaks his stick, throws a clipboard, and tempers are high as we go to the locker room. End of the first period. Lakeview Arena. Opening game for the JV hockey team. They will step aside. Both teams will go to the locker rooms. They'll bring out the Zamboni. Want to thank our sponsors for coverage tonight. Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Fridge Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company, of Munising. Hidden Estates, Luce County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop at Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. We step aside. It is the first intermission with Emerald Hockey on M123 FM.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Luce County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Luce County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Luce County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit LadyKillersPestControl.com.
A sophomore is putting up huge volleyball numbers on the court, and what to believe or not believe when it comes to concussions. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Safety is always at the forefront of everything the MHSAA does, and concussions are always a hot topic when it comes to keeping student athletes healthy. While the MHSAA has safe play protocols in place and protocols for reporting concussions and returning to play following a concussion, there are still lots of myths about concussions. So what's fact and what's fiction? Henry Ford Health offers the truth about some common misconceptions. Myth number 1, concussions are only caused by blows to the head. Fact, while they often result from a blow to the head, they can also occur after a hit to the neck, shoulders, or anywhere else on the body. Myth number 2, concussions always involve a loss of consciousness. In fact, only a small percentage of concussions result in a loss of consciousness. Myth number 3, you should keep a person awake overnight after a concussion. Fact, if a person is acting normally after 4 hours, it's okay to let them sleep. Myth number 4, after a concussion, kids should avoid digital media until they feel better. Fact, unless digital activities or screen time worsen symptoms, there is no need to avoid them. And myth number 5, all physical activity should be avoided after a concussion. In fact, while it's important to rest for a day or two after a concussion, engaging in physical or mental activities can be beneficial. When in doubt, it's always best to seek medical attention. And for more, please be sure to check out MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to Riverview running back Jacob Shank. He ran for 251 yards and 5 scores in a 45-35 regional title win over Dearborn Divine Child. It's Riverview's first regional title since 2017. Mason quarterback Kason Carswell. He tossed 6 touchdown passes and a 49-30 win over Trenton, moving the Bulldogs into the semifinals. And to Muskegon quarterback Mackay Guy. He ran for 3 touchdowns, including the game winner, in a 27-20 win over Zeeland West.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our week.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias, we put ports in, we remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Welcome back inside Lakeview Arena here in Marquette. We are at the first intermission opening game, first one ever for the Manistique Emeralds JV team, co-op of Munising, Manistique and Newberry. You see it there, 4-0 for the home team. This would be a tough matchup under normal circumstances, but this is a really, really good Marquette JV team. You got to think 1,400 kids in the school. This is the second best group of hockey talent. You got a varsity, you got a JV, then you get down into the travel hockey, and then house hockey. But this is a really solid JV group. They're well coached, they're fundamentally sound. You can tell they've probably had a little bit more time together than The Emeralds group, which features players from 3 different towns. Some of them were on different teams already earlier in the season. We're now relearning new positions, taking on different roles. The effort has been there for the Emeralds. They've ran into 2 big problems here in this one. First off, puck possession. They have not had it very much. And when they do get it, they have not been able to convert it or use it to anything kind of a strength. They'll play it out of the zone. They'll get possession. They'll come down into the zone, but certainly haven't even had a chance to try and set anything up, move the puck around. They haven't been set in the offensive zone. It's really been when they cross the blue line, dump and chase, a quick shot, get it down to the corner and see what they can come up with. Marquette, on the other hand, they got possession early, scored 2 goals in the first 30 seconds. Then things kind of settled in. You could see the Emeralds take a deep breath. You could see them kind of find their footing. Their confidence came back a little bit. But as they battled towards the end of the period, some frustration shown, a couple of tough bounces. Jackson Gaudreau made 2 saves on point-blank shots. The third one, the tough one for them was the third opportunity on a couple of the goals were the ones. And then the fourth goal just kind of flung in. Wasn't even really a real threat of a shot, but it hits a skate, hits a leg, caught a stick, double deflection that gets past Gaudreau there, and that's where we're at. 4-0, 17 minutes up on the clock for the second period. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, second period action here in this one with M123 FM.
I surrender.
All right, pal.
Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
Can I play with it?
No, absolutely not. It's not a toy. You know that. Anyway, I need it to protect you, your sister, and Mom.
But what about the 8 kids who get shot every day by mistake?
Where'd you hear that?
Where do you keep it?
It's hidden.
I bet it's on the top shelf of the closet, under your sweatshirts. Is it loaded? Remember when I found my Christmas gift? You always told me to be curious.
No, that's not what I meant.
And when it's just me and Mom, I could use the gun to protect her.
No, Justin, I promise. I'm always here for you.
But Dad, you're not always here.
Sunshine through today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70.
All right, second period underway, and it starts quickly with Marquette working left to right, winning the draw. They attack the right corner. Now big scrum back in front. Puck played over to the corner. McEvers. Clear out attempt, held in the zone. Here the Marquette coaches yelling, hey, we got time. They are keeping it in the zone, and then they're keeping patient, trying to find their opportunities. And they've made the most of them. Nice move up the near side, Bosonic. He kind of quits on it. Slides forward. Dimmer had it off the tip of the stick down into the corner. And that's that offensive shift. Puck dumped all the way in, rattles around in the corner. Redmond will go to play it. They'll try to come front side. They just know each other, where they're going. They're completing timing type passes, leading each other, getting guys to an open spot. This one, hard into the zone. Quick shot. Sent all the way around. And they're broken up by Zeminski, but he'll turn it back over. This is going to be a process that takes time for this team. Just like any team, trying to find their way early in the season. But different roles. A lot of kids that haven't played with each other before. A lot of guys coming from different towns and different backgrounds and different groups. Mentioned Bolda in the first period. He was playing exclusively on defense and really was picking up the skills of a defenseman early on in the 14U season, which started back in October, and now he makes the JV team, and they've got him lined up as forward. Jonas Cornell at the 14U level was doing a lot of centering, a lot of face-offs. He's a guy trying to find his role. Luke Kurt, a guy that had great speed that always made him a factor at the house hockey level, trying to adapt to high school hockey speed. Some of these guys making a jump from a first-year bantam up to the JV level. We're kind of in between. It's kind of a mix of a JV and a 14U team. Got the right people in place, though. Nick Basonic, been involved with Manistique hockey for quite some time. He's coached Tri-County teams before. Had a son that was part of the first varsity team last year. And, of course, the network of coaches from John Nutkins to Ben Raholly to Steve Hinkson to Phil Berger. Paul Irving at the 14U level now. A great group. It is a puzzle that has just come out of the box, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're a fan of puzzles, you know they don't come complete. It's like buying a couch from or a table from IKEA. It comes in 12,000 different parts, but boy, once you get it built, it is a beauty. 12:50 to go. Stronger start to this period for the green and black Emeralds. Trailing 4-0. 2 goals early in the first, 2 goals late in the first. They'll be in the Sioux playing at the Puller on Sunday, 2:30 the start time against the Sioux 16U team. Which experience and age-wise will be a totally different style matchup and one that they're probably more comfortable with. Puck poked out. Marquette's starting to show a little frustration here because some of the space they had in the first period has been taken away. And some of the Emeralds playing pretty scrappy. McKever's been fighting all night. One gets his stick ripped away. We got a whistle on an icing. We'll come all the way back down. Offensive end. McKevers, Bolda, Basonic. You see Dimmer and Zeminski go battle in the corner. This is a big JV team, size-wise, too. Not just in numbers and depth, but physically for Marquette. Bolda tried to push it up. Taken away. Marquette dances back with it. We'll try to push it up to the middle. Knocked away. Bolda fires a shot in. Shots on goal were 14-4 in the first period. They currently stand at 16-5 in favor of the Redmen. Luck worked around, played out. Nice help coming there. Got to look at my roster. 18, Griffin Mayaki does a great job. He totally flew in and gave them another glimmer of hope on the offensive end. Clear out attempt, turned over. Battle in the corner. Circle all the way around into the slot. Gaudreau, save, got the rebound. Jackson getting plenty of tests here in this one. Played up the boards, all the way into the zone. Marquette goalie plays it off the sidewall. Good job by Bosonic. Breaks it up. Marquette probably playing their second group of guys. We got a whistle. Oh, and Johnny Lund will go to the penalty box for that open ice hit. I think roughing going to be the call there. And that's going to put him a man down for the first time tonight. It's our Lady Killers pest control penalty kill. Vicky and Ange, they are the Lady Killers, offering one-of-a-kind pest control services that you can't get anywhere else. Let the Lady Killers rid your home cabin or camp of creepy crawly critters. Lady Killers Pest Control in Munising. Wand will sit 2 minutes. 9:35 to go here in the period. Redmond fire off the post and the rebound scooped in. So not a very long penalty kill. Marquette 30 seconds into it. Converts on their power play. And that makes it 5-0. Again, Gaudreau, great first save on the shot from the point. But a player at each post for Marquette, and they scoop it in from the far side to go up 5-0. 9:05 to play. It's their 19th shot on goal. Whistle. Penalty coming here on Marquette, maybe? Yep. They let him play in the first period. They're tightening things up here in the second. So now Marquette will send one to the box. And that brings us a Timber Products Company of Munising power play. Get a great start on a great career. Timber Products Company in Munising, our power play sponsor for all the broadcasts this season. See if this is the break that can get the Emeralds on the board. Quickly out the other way, was dumped in. Then Marquette took control. Here's one. Right out of the box, had it poked away at the blue line. Puck sent in. We're 20 seconds into the power play. Marquette controlling. They'll chip that one down into the corner. Bosonic with it. Has McEvers. Lund. Bolda. And Michael Robinson in an offsides whistle. Nope, Lund back in the box. Gets called for the slash. John Lund not having a good night. That wipes out the power play. Sends us to 4-on-4. This is where the Emeralds varsity got one last night. So 120 of 4-on-4. And then a 40-second power play coming up for Marquette. They bring it in. Little chip at Gaudreau. Puck circled around. Here's Belko. Dimitri works up the right side. Belko tries to lead it. Would have been an offsides. They let it go. I think they're going to let some of those little things go in a 5-0 game. 7:50 to play. In front, shot goes wide. Shots on goal 19-5, and that's got to be an icing, and it is. Fresh bodies coming out. 42 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Going to be McEvers. Going to be Lubkert. Emerald Falls coming out. I think it's Masonic. And Cornell. Puck moved up. McEvers gets shouldered right in the jaw. Skates it around. Pushes it out. Lubkert couldn't find it. Matthew gives chase. Up back in. Well, one-on-one action. Here's a chance. There's some room. Emerald's looking for something. Backhand gets blocked. Good look by McEvers. Couldn't find the lane for it, though. Big scrum in the corner. Power play now for Marquette. As we go right back on a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. 20 seconds left. And Lund's second straight penalty. This one moved up Marquette. Little one-timer, shot save, rebound save, and a cover-up by Gaudreau. Good job there by Jackson. 6:28 to go in the period. 10 seconds left. And this Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Puck one to the corner. Marquette centers in front. Backhand deflected high. 3 seconds. Marquette, one last shot on the power play. Send it in. Gaudreau, the save. We're back to even strength. Big hit along the boards there. Took down Bolda. Marquette imposing their will on the scoreboard and on the ice. Lund, like a torpedo, goes down. The youngsters in the balcony overlooking down in the end. Get a kick out of that one. In front, backhand, hits a skate, cleared back to the middle. Now here's a chance. Lund goes from enforcer to now tries to be the scorer. He goes down in the corner. Battle in front with Bolda. Puck worked around, shot blocked. In front, Lund tees up, misses it, and he will slowly skate back to the bench. He has had a rough couple of minutes here, and he just launches his stick into the hallway. My goodness. Wrap around here. In front. .429 to go. Shout out to Andy Levine. Watching. Andy, I hooked up a backup connection Just in case. Trying to bridge Wi-Fi signals. Been an interesting start to the year. All right, we're back. Lost the connection here in the media deck. Actually lost power real quick. That was the problem. Want to thank you for all tuning in and joining us here tonight. 5-0. .235 to go in the second. Marquette gains the zone left side. They'll play it back to the point. 1:40 to go. 4-0 after one. Only one goal for the Redmen here. Brings it up. Big hit in the corner. Molda got taken down. Dancing in here. Collision. McEvers goes down. Nice hit given back there by Dimmer. It's turning into a human demolition derby at the Lakeview. Final minute of the second period. Down in the corner, Marquette plays it around, 22 seconds. They tried to set it up in front. Lund just launches it high off the glass all the way down. Lubkert puts the pressure on. Marquette brings it back across. Shot, fake, down they bring it. And at the buzzer, nothing doing. We've made it through 2 periods of play. Your score in this one is 5-0. Once again, take this opportunity to thank our sponsors all season long. Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company Immunising, Hidden Estates, Lewis County Veterans Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Second intermission coming up, our Hidden Estates player profile as we sit down with varsity goaltender Alex Noble. That and more here on the second intermission. It's Emerald Hockey on M123 FM.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Manistique plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit ladykillerspestcontrol.com. Welcome inside our Hidden Estates player profile. We start the season with the goaltender, number 1, Alex Noble. Back between the pipes for another season with the Emeralds varsity hockey team. And Alex, how have the start of practices been going for the team?
I think they're going pretty good. You know, we have a little bit less numbers than last year, but I think, offensively and defensively, we're looking pretty good so far. So, what's the biggest change coming into year 2 of this high school varsity program as opposed to being new last year? I think teams taking us a little more serious this year. I mean, last year they sort of thought, we're the new kids, we're not as important, I guess. And this year, teams are starting to take us more serious. We got a better schedule going, and I think that's probably the biggest change. So.
Are there any particular games or teams you're really looking forward to face off against this year?
Escanaba.
that seems to be the big one. What is it about that? Because that really seemed like last year it really became a rivalry.
Yeah, I think last year, we've been playing with those kids forever now. We all played B hockey with them. Me, Austin, and Carson, we all played down over in Escanaba for a year. And so, we know all of them really well. And it was just playing against them again. It's just, fun and made it a rivalry, I guess.
Got to go to Traverse City for some scrimmage action this past weekend. Kind of a tough setup, 4 straight 30-minute sessions.
Yeah.
Not a lot of time to make adjustments in game, but from opponent to opponent, and some really good teams. What did you see down there for yourself, and then what did you see for the team?
I think I'm playing pretty good so far. I got to work on a few things, just like everybody, start of the season. Team's looking really good so far, I think. Offensively, we're looking really good. We got to fix up few things in the D zone, but other than that, I think we're looking good.
When you're not on the ice, which is pretty much where you live, tell the people some of the things you like to do, some of your hobbies, and when you like to have fun.
Oh, I just like to play hockey. That's about it.
He's all hockey.
All I do.
All the time. Nothing wrong with that for the starting goaltender. Alex Noble, our Hidden Estates player profile.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
Back here inside the Lakeview Arena. Second intermission, 5-0 Redmond lead the Emeralds JV. One more period to play, as you see there on the board, 22-6 shots on goal. First period, it was 4-0. The wheels looked like they were coming off the buggy. Great effort by the Emeralds. A lot of heart, a lot of hustle. They started giving it back a little bit physicality-wise in the second period. Gave up only one goal. That came on a Marquette power play. The penalty kill, 1 for 2 in the period. Power play, a short-lived 0 for 1 as we get you ready to go for the third period of play. Zamboni making his final few passes here inside Lakeview Arena. We tell you about the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow, varsity hockey home opener at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistique. Hope that you can join us for that one. Hey, try to be there in person. It won't hurt my feelings any, but we would love to see a huge crowd on hand for the home opener. Only 7 home games this year. 5 in Manistique, 2 up in Munising. Come on down and cheer the kids on. 2 o'clock, the puck drop in that one. Our pregame show right around 1:50 from the Little Bear West Arena. The youngsters from Manistique Hockey, Munising Hockey, and Teha, if you wear it, you can get into the game absolutely free. So come on down. Let's pack the place. Bring out your green. I got a little green that I'm bringing to the building tomorrow. So get in the spirit and cheer these kids on. That's 2 o'clock tomorrow. The JV team, after tonight, they will take the day to regroup. Sunday, though, they will be back over in the Sioux for a showdown with the Sioux 16U team at the Puller Stadium. That is all coming up on this opening weekend of the high school hockey season. Next weekend, varsity travels downstate. Friday and Saturday, Thanksgiving weekend, for a showdown with Lenawee United and Jackson United. So it'll be a busy next week or so for the high school hockey programs. We step aside. Third period when we come back. It is Emerald Hockey with M123 FM.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
All right, getting ready for the third period of play. Shots on goal for two periods, 22-6. 4 in the first, 1 in the second for the Redmen. Emerald trying to get some positive momentum coming out of this. They're going to learn from it. They're going to regroup. Hey, they have gotten better as this game has gone along. They just got to both teams skating around, whistle as we will head to the benches. Get this final period underway. Gaudreau back in the net. Emeralds will go left to right. Looks like it's going to be Dimmer with Lund and Belko up front. McEvers and Basonic on the back end. Don't know what Marquette could be strategizing about over there. They get fired up. They break out. And we are ready to go here in this one. Glad to have you along, Dan Hardenbrook from the Lakeview Arena in Marquette. 5-0 Redmond. Final 17 minutes. This one played out. Marquette, own end. They'll spin it back to the corner. Start working their way up. Outlet pass. Fighting through 3 guys. Couldn't get back to the forehand. 14 extra skaters on the bench for the Redmond JV. Plus 1 not in uniform. That's been hanging out kind of off to the side of the bench. I'd say their numbers are pretty solid. Buck work down to the corner. Wrap around try. Gaudreau Shuts it down. Good job sliding to protect the post. 15.5 to play. Puck moved in. One to give and chase. Also number 3, Levi Mackey. Stolen. Loose puck. Both sides kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Dump to the corner. Emeralds will try to make something happen. Slid in front. Sits in front of Gaudreau. Tangled in everybody's skates. Redmond wrap it around. Shot. Save. Rebound. Cleared out. If they skate it up, they can have a 3-on-2. Emeralds will gain the zone. 3-on-2. Quick shot. Save. And a good push there with 14:49 to go in the third. Face off. And Marquette lets their center do the work, and they just launch their forwards through the face-off formation. They are pushing forward right off the puck drop. Puck moved up here. Marquette looks to gain the zone again. Poked away. Nice job there. Basonic. He got tripped up, couldn't find it. It'll come back to McEvers in the corner. He gets barreled in. Basonic lost his stick, but got the puck up. Too far for Bolda. He'll play it off the boards. Bolda, 2 hands, double pie face. Marquette gets it out. Bolda tangled up, little pushing and shoving. High shot over the glove of Gaudreau. Quick shot blocked by McEvers. Good job using the body. Gets the puck. He'll circle it around. Ryan McEvers been leading the defensive unit. This one tonight. Shot there. Glove save. Gaudreau comes loose to the corner. Marquette just keeps on pressuring. But Gaudreau is now up to 20 saves on the night. Puck circled around. Big save there, right into the gut of Jackson Gaudreau. 21 saves on 26 shots. Mentioned 14 extra bodies on the bench for Marquette. The Emeralds have 7. And some of these guys played in Iron Mountain last night against Kingsford with the varsity. Lund, McEvers both did. Shot blocked through there. 12.5 to play. Fired in. Stick to the corner by Gaudreau. And behind. Marquette. Even when they miss, they come up with it. Slide it down to the left side circle. Looking into the slot. Good attempt. Slides to the corner. 5-0 your score. Stood up there, Lubkert lost the stick. He'll skate around without it. He'll worry about it later. Down in the corner. Another gear for the Redmen here in the third. They look just like they did when they came out. They scored 2 goals in the first 30 seconds. Been too late in the first. A pretty good hockey game over the second and third period. Much more competitive Marquette probably going deep to that bench. They barely have enough room for everybody. That one deflected up into the netting. Out of play. With 11:06 to play. Marquette wraps it around. Backhanded by Zeminski on the defense. With Heinonen, who'll go get it in the corner. He'll come up the near side. Heinonen moves it through. And an offsides as the Emeralds get too far ahead of themselves. Michael Robinson, the second, couldn't hold up. And a whistle with 10:32 to go. Draw one and then played right up the left side by Marquette into the corner. Centered back. Broken up. Bouncing puck. Played out. Shot there was slowed down. Caught a piece of the stick on the shot by Dimmer and floats into the goaltender's glove. Puck spun around. Well, played back out to the point, too far. Marquette will regroup. They try to play it forward. Briefly turned over. Goaltender plays it to the corner. And we got a whistle. We're going to get a penalty. Haven't seen anybody go. It'll be on Marquette. 9:27 to go. So that'll put us back on the Timber Products Company of Munising power play. Timber Products Company, big supporters of youth groups and activities in our community. 2-minute advantage here. Chance to get on the board for the Emeralds. That should have been offsides. No. Turn back around. Shot from center ice. Saved by Gaudreau. 25 saves for Jackson. Stolen at the blue line from McEvers. Lund reaches in. Couldn't get a play on it. Marquette. Sideboard. It is an Emeralds power play brought to you by Timber Products Company of Munising. But it's been Marquette with the possession. Nice pass by Lund. He'll find Belko. Belko, backhand pass taken away. It's one-on-one the other way. Into the zone. Good job by Bosonic. Poked it away. Forced it to the corner. Dawson Bosonic moves it forward. All the way up the boards, just trying to catch Dimmer in front. Dimmer keeps the pressure on. Pins his man behind the back. Lund comes in there. In front for Heinonen. Nothing doing. 8 minutes to go. 33 seconds on the Timber Products Company power play. That's going to be sent down. Gaudreau plays it to the corner, right to a Marquette guy. Trailer trying to sneak in. Defense pinches tight. 5-0 your score. 7:38 to go. Redmond over the Emeralds. Big slap shot. Deflection goes wide. Played off the boards. Manistique tries to bring it up. Breakout pass, no good. Heinonen couldn't get to the loose spot. Both teams kind of just flinging at it with 7:10 to go. Pushed all the way down. Off the sidewall. Big blast there. One of the better shots of the night. It was high. Blocker save made, but a big blast nonetheless. That one came from Griffin Mayaki. Back the other way. Shot save. Gaudreau. Jackson Gaudreau found his footing about midway through the second period. He really has been fantastic since. A third chance rebound goal made it 3-0. A double deflection in front of the net on just a weird bounce made it 4-0. A rebound goal on a power play added another goal. He has been fantastic here in this one, despite the 5-0 advantage. In front, close range, shot saved, rebound saved. Marquette trying to add one to their advantage. Emerald's trying to get one on the board. Bolda reaches for it. Flies past him. We near 5 minutes to go. Here's Lund. Lost it. Skated right by it. Lasonic bats it into the zone. Offsides. Gotta be. And it is with 5:05 to play. Face off here right down below us, dumped into the zone. It runs us under 5 minutes to play. This one turned around, sent up, whistle blown. Power play expired in that last back and forth. This one in front, good chance. Initial shot poked away. Just now, double-digit shots for the Emeralds, 32 total for the Redmond. Icing whistle there. Comes all the way down to the Marquette offensive end, left side circle, 4:14 to play. Draw played back, dancing in, shot blocked. Wrap around in front. Taken away. Lund will race for it. Tries to get there. Icing. He was digging deep. Other icing. This one under 4 to play. Bolda battling for it down in the corner. Taking in front. Shot off the post. Rebound up for grabs. One-timer in front. Save. Gaudreau on the third attempt. It goes wide. Slid back out in front. Blocked. Then deflected over. Big pressure here from Marquette in the final 3.5. Lubker wiped out. Bolda can't get a body on his man. Left to the corner. Little two-hand shove to the face. That one rocketed. Marquette loses it out of the zone. We'll have to regroup here. Back to center ice. Puck moved up for Bolda. Took a ricochet. Now Marquette gets it back in the zone and a whistle. And we're going to get a penalty. Nope. And oh yeah, we are. Two minutes. Caught him holding. So back on the Timber Products Company power play 0 for 2 tonight for the Emerald. Shot in, deflected, and gloved. 2:43, 1:55 on the penalty time. Draw one out of the zone. All the way back. Miyake with it. And that one up into the netting and out of play. Miyake was set up perfect on the point to get a good look on the draw. That thing was one quickly back and it hopped right over the stick. Center ice draw here. 2.5 to play. Timber Products Company power play. Let's see if we can get one before we have to get headed home. Wrap around here, stolen. Centered in front, nobody there. All the way to the point. Big blast. Another save, Gaudreau. He's going to end up over 30 saves for the night. Miyake. Everybody gets tangled up in the scrum there. Cleared out by Marquette. They'll dump it in. Gaudreau saves the rocket sent in from center ice. They credit that as a shot on goal. And again, and Gaudreau comes up money again there. Oh, big shot down in the corner. Dawson Bosonic. That's going to be your Northern Star Chiropractic bone-crunching hit of the game. It comes in the final 2 minutes. Still playing hard despite a 5-0 lead. A lot of people probably didn't expect the Emeralds to finish this game. Been a 1-0 hockey game in the last 2 periods. Final 50 seconds. Power play expires. Even strength. 36-11. Shots on goal. 5 zip on the scoreboard. You could tell there were some nerves coming into this thing. 2 goals in the first 30 seconds for the Redmen. While the Emeralds were still just trying to find their footing. That's going to be icing with 16.6. But they really settled in and they battled tough. They'll be back Sunday, Puller Stadium, Sault Ste. Marie for a 2:30 start. Draw back, shot. Deflected wide, skipped in front. Backhand wide to Gaudreau. Rocketed in front, shoveled, and they get one with 0.5 of a second left. Varsity in action tomorrow, 2 o'clock in Manistique. Well, we'll drop the puck and that'll do it. Final score in this one is going to end up being 6-0 on a strong showing by this Redmen JV squad. B will take a break, come back. It's the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center postgame show from Lakeview Arena with M123 FM.
I surrender.
All right, pal.
Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
Can I play with it?
No, absolutely not. It's not a toy. You know that. Anyway, I need it to protect you, your sister, and Mom.
But what about the 8 kids who get shot every day by mistake?
Where'd you hear that?
Where do you keep it?
It's hidden.
I bet it's on the top shelf of the closet, under your sweatshirts. Is it loaded? Remember when I found my Christmas gift? You always told me to be curious.
No, that's not what I meant.
And when it's just me and Mom, I could use the gun to protect her.
No, Justin, I promise. I'm always here for you.
But Dad, you're not always here.
Sunshine through today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70.
Back inside Lakeview Arena, there you see it 6-0. Your final score here in this contest as the Marquette Redmen JV pick up the victory. They knock off the Emeralds in their first ever JV hockey game by a score of 6-0. Final shots on goal, 37-11. And most of those came late for the Emeralds. They battled, they hung tough, they fought hard against a much tougher, a much larger opponent, a roster of almost double the size. The benches were definitely doubled for the Redmen in this one, and they take advantage. 2 goals real quick in the first, got 2 more late. It was 4-0 after 1. And they added 1 in the second and 1 in the third, and these 2 teams will play again later on in the season. It'll be interesting to see how we improve. Until then, Helen Newberry Joya Hospital and Healthcare Center. Visit them online and find out about all the great services they provide. It's hnjh.org. Time to pick our 3 stars of the contest from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Number 3 star tonight, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to give that to Ryan McEvers. I thought Ryan on the defense tonight really anchored that group, really settled them in after the early goals. And on the second straight night of physical hockey, Ryan McEvers, I thought, did a great job for the Emeralds. My number 2 star tonight is going to be the goaltender, Jackson Gaudreau. Jackson had a man-sized effort in this one. He made 31 saves on 37 shots. Yes, he gave up 6, but a lot of those not necessarily clean goals. If you saw it, he made the stop. Marquette just put a lot of traffic in front of him up front in this one. And then one guy that did not stop hustling up and down the ice all night, Dawson Bosonic. I'm going to give Dawson the top star tonight. He also gets our Northern Star Chiropractic bone-crunching hit of the game there late in the contest. Dawson, much like Ryan, really settled down and kind of stepped up to lead this team late in this contest. We're back with you tomorrow, 2 o'clock the puck drop, 1:50 the pregame show as the varsity takes on Hancock in that contest. And my broadcast partner, you see him there popping up on the screen, Zach Klickner, will be back with me for that one, we hope. And then the JV's back in action when they will be taking on the Sioux 16U team on Sunday. Hope everybody has a great night. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. And hopefully we can be a part of it with M123 FM.
Hey, hockey fans, it is time to take the ice. This is Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Tonight's live video play-by-play coverage is brought to you by Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Timber Products Company of Munising, Lady Killers Pest Control, Hidden Estates, Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry, French Trucking, the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Let's head to the ice. It's Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM.